Hi all, it's Karen Bentley here with the Recovery Superpower channel. Thanking you for finding your way here. Today we're going to be talking about meditation, and I'm saying meditation with a D, not medication. And we're going to first define what is meditation. Two, what does it do for you to help with recovery? Exactly how does all this work? And three, what's the best protocol or technique to use? Here at the Recovery Superpower channel, we revolutionize, redefine, and ignite excitement for recovery, and we do it together. And oh, by the way, I'm the author of this book, The Power to Stop. You can get it at Amazon. It teaches how to end any substance abuse or any unwanted behavior, and it's a really nice book. I'll put a link to it below in case you're interested. So let's get started. What exactly is meditation? It's simply a mind-body technique, a mind-body practice for focusing your mind. That's all it is. It's just a technique, a tool in your bag of tricks, and you need to use it. And how is meditation going to help with the recovery process? Well, for one thing, it's a conscious, deliberate, strategic act. It's not mindless. You're not robotically responding to some stimulus. You're not being in some habit that you don't want to be in. You're doing something deliberately and consciously, and you need to make this demonstration to yourself that you can do it, that it's easy, that there's really nothing hard going on here. And so that's the first thing that you need to know about why meditation is going to help you. The second reason is because it clears and calms your mind. You're not worrying or obsessing about something when you're meditating. You're directing your thoughts, and when you do that, you're calming yourself down. You're clearing your mind of that worry. It's like pressing the pause button on everything that's distracting you in your life. And you do need this break. You do need this break. You do need to teach yourself again that you don't have to be a slave to everything that's bothering you in your life. You can take a break from it, and you can do it without reliance on a substance or a behavior. It's easy. There's nothing hard about it. The third reason is because when you're meditating, you're not really doing anything. I mean, this doesn't sound like a big deal, but it's a huge deal. Because when you stop yourself, it's the opposite of doing something. It's not doing. And when you are meditating, you are not doing. So again, it's a powerful demonstration that you don't have to be engaged in a doing activity, that doing nothing is actually the thing that's going to save you, literally. The next reason is that it's your direct connection to power, whatever you conceive that to be or however you label it. A divine power, you might call it God or Goddess, you might call it the Holy Spirit, you might call it creation, universe, source, Jesus, Buddha, Allah, whatever terminology you use, however you conceive that power to be, this is how you tap into it. This is how you access it. This is how you download it. And again, there's nothing woo-woo about it. You need power. You need power to stop yourself. You need power to get what you want in life. This is how you get it. And I'm going to teach you a simple technique for accessing and a simple posture that will make power more available to you. And then the next reason that you need meditation is because this is how you train and redirect your mind. It's how you train your thinking so that you're focused on what you want, not on what you don't want. You're focused on what is going to make your life more functional, not more dysfunctional. So those are a handful of really potent reasons to at least consider using meditation. So again, we have the first reason, which is that it's a conscious, deliberate act. The second reason, which is that it clears and calms your mind. The third reason, it's a moment of doing nothing, and doing nothing is actually really important because you want to be able to do nothing instead of something. It's your connection to power, and it's how you train your thinking. So those are all really good reasons to consider at least trying meditation. Try it and see what happens for you. It's either going to work or it's not, So it's an easy experiment on an N of 1. Now I'd like to quickly explain the best protocol, the best technique for recovery. There's a lot of different techniques. This is the one I recommend that you use. And the reason that I like it is because it's a multi-purpose technique. You're going to achieve all of those objectives that we just talked about by using this technique. The first thing you need to do is to set a time and a time period, and find a device for measuring that time. So I recommend as early in the morning as convenient for you. And I recommend starting with 2 consecutive minutes, like you hold your meditation period for 2 consecutive minutes, and you either use a watch or your phone or whatever you've got handy, a kitchen timer, so that you get the 2 full minutes in. The second thing you need to do is to pick your sitting posture. You need to be sitting unless you're sick or unless you have some sort of physical limitation. Please sit. You can sit any way that's comfortable for you. You can sit in a chair, you can sit on a bed with your legs straight out, you can sit on the floor with your legs crossed over if that's comfortable for you. However you want to sit is fine, just please be sitting. The third thing you need to do is to straighten your spine. So I'm not pushing my shoulders back like that, but I am pushing my shoulder blades together. It's not a very strong act. It's more subtle, but I'm pushing my shoulder blades together. That's automatically straightening my spine. And I want my head to be straight as well. So I'm noticing that I'm sitting and that my shoulder blades are comfortably pushed together and that my head is straight. That's the perfect posture for meditating. The third thing I need to do is figure out what I'm going to do with my hands. And I recommend that you bend your arms at the elbows and bring your hands in close to your sides so you've got your shoulder blades tucked back, your head straight, and your hands are as straight as you can make them. This is as straight as I can make my hands because I have a little bit of arthritis. You can probably get your hands straighter than I can. But this is going to be like a radar. You're bringing in maximum energy, and you need that energy. You need that power. You need to receive it so you can receive and distribute that energy and store it and use it when you need it. This is the technique we're going to be using right here. And then the last thing you need to do is pick your phrase that you're going to use. It can be any phrase that's meaningful and helpful to you, so long as it's short, so long as it's positive, and so long as it directs you to what you want, not what you don't want. So you might say, I am healed. You might say, I want the peace of God. You might say, the power to stop is in me now. Pick a phrase. It doesn't have to be those. It can be any phrase that's important and useful to you. I'm going to use I am healed just because it's simple and it does the job, and it's going to calm the mind, direct the mind, and open us to power. So I'm going to take the position. My shoulders are back. My head is straight. My hands are as straight as I can get them. I'm sitting. I'm going to set my timer, whatever device I'm using. I'm going to set my timer so that I'm sure to get the full 2 minutes. I'm going to take a deep breath and shut my eyes. Maybe another one. And then I'm just going to start saying my phrase over and over again in my mind, as slowly and consciously as I can say it. I'm going to say it out loud for you, but of course, if I was actually doing my meditation, I would be saying it silently in my mind. I wouldn't be saying it out loud. This is just for you, for your viewing pleasure. So it would go something like this. I am healed. 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 And so on for the full 2 minutes. So what I recommend that you do an experiment of 1. Try this for a week. See what happens. See if it doesn't help you in some way. Leave me your comments below. I would love to hear from you about what your reaction is to this protocol and to whether or not it has done something for you. And I'll be back next week. Bye for now. Thanks for tuning in. Oh, if you like this content, please smash that like button and consider subscribing. Bye.